I hope you have a good day today. This is Teacher Mel Ann Maglangit for another Science 5 lesson. Let's take a look back at what was our topic last time. Do you still remember what was it about? Yes, it is about weathering. Now, what is weathering again?
Weathering. It is the breaking down or dissolving of rocks and minerals on Earth's surface, causes by rainwater, extremes of temperature, and biological activities that turns the rock into small pieces.
3 types of weathering: physical weathering, chemical weathering, biological weathering.
Let's define again these types of weathering. Physical weathering breaks apart rocks without changing their chemical properties, caused by these effects of changing temperature on rocks, causing the rock to break apart. The process is sometimes assisted by water. Next is biological weathering. This weathering caused by plants and animals. Plants and animals release acid-forming chemicals that cause weathering and also contribute to the breaking down of rocks and landforms. Last is chemical weathering. This weathering is the breaking up of rocks due to a change in their chemical compositions. Agents of this weathering includes acids and oxygen that can weaken rocks or even a statue, just like the example.
Now, I want you to take a look at these images and observe what is happening.
What happened to the landforms? What do you think caused this? Do you think it's a bad thing to happen? How can we prevent this to happen? These are the questions that we are going to have answers later after we finish our lesson for today.
But before that, help me solve this word puzzle. We are going to use the clues to fill in the correct words. Let's have some minutes to answer this. Let's begin. I believe we are now ready to reveal the answers.
Numbed 1. Solid material that is moved and deposited in a new location can consist of rocks and minerals, as well as the remains of plants and animals.
Sediments.
Number 2 is any such working on the surface of the earth where minerals are extracted.
Quarrying.
Number 3, the plant life of a region or the plant community. It means all ground cover by plants and is the main element of the biosphere.
Vegetation.
Number 4, to wear away by action, gradually worn away by natural agents.
Erode.
Number 5, to bring back to a former condition, to renew or restore something, especially after it has been damaged or lost.
Regenerated. Very good, kids.
Are you now ready for our lesson for today? All right! Now I want you to watch and pay attention to this television show about our planet, which is the planet Earth.
Sama-sama tayong maglakbay, mag-enjoy at matuto dito sa ating nag-iisang mundo.
Amazing Earth!
Hello mga kapuso! Sorry that Mr. Ding Dong Dantes couldn't be with you for this episode, but he sent me instead, just to make sure that all of you would not miss any episode. Ito po, si Dina Jolie, and this is Amazing Earth! Soil erosion is the process by which the surface materials of the earth wear away, causing it to move from one place to another.
The materials that are transported due to erosion are called sediments. Soil erosion affects living and non-living things in the environment and greatly contributes to the soil formation and formation of landforms as well. There are causes of soil erosion, mainly by water, wind, animals, and human activities. Wind. As the wind blows, it carries loose and even breaks particles of rocks and soil away to other places. Wind erosion can take place in any area where the soil is not compacted. The light particles of sand and soil are easily blown and will move along with it. Water. Too much rain leads to flood, and this flood water washes away the topsoil and other rock particles elsewhere. The weight of the rainfall affects the rate of erosion. The heavy rainfall leads to a fast movement of water. The faster it flows, the faster and farther the erosion would be. This causes many sediments to be carried away. Animals. Animals cause soil erosion in other ways too. They contribute to the transportation of sediments. When animals live in one place, they tend to eat, disturb, and crush all the plants. We all know that grasses cover the ground, even plants cover barren lands and help hold the soil. When these areas are exposed due to what animals do, these are much easier to be eroded by wind and water. Human activities. Erosion is natural. It will really occur. But human activities accelerate the rate of erosion. Human activities such as deforestation, construction, intensive farming, removal of vegetation, logging, quarrying, or mining weaken the quality of the soil. These result to excessive wearing away of land surfaces that will trigger, loss, and destroy the ability of the land to be compacted and regenerated.
Erosion is one of the environmental problems that creates unfavorable conditions. It results to the loss of soil and breakdown of soil structures.
Plants get most nutrients from the topsoil. When this topsoil is gone, the nutrients for plants will also be carried away. As a result, plants will not grow healthy. Erosion causes the soil unable to absorb water and makes it unfit for vegetation. This would mean less food supply that can greatly affect humans and animals that rely on plants as their main source of nutrients.
Our soil is dying. We tend to focus on issues such as fossil fuels or water in our fight for climate action, and often the issue of soil quality gets left in the dust. But it takes an average of 500 years to naturally build an inch of topsoil, and we're losing it at 17 times that rate. Although soil degradation can be caused by a number of natural factors, increasingly soil quality is affected by human actions. Today I'm going to narrow in on one of the bigger human-caused factors, industrial agriculture, in order to answer what soil degradation is, why it's happening, and why we need to strive for better soil health. So first, what is soil degradation? Quite simply, it means a decline in soil health as a result of misuse or poor management. Soil can vary widely in its depth depending on whether it's young or stable and old, but it's generally teeming with life. According to the Earth Institute at Columbia University, it's estimated that an acre of soil may contain 900 pounds of earthworms, 2,400 pounds of fungi, 1,500 pounds of bacteria, 133 pounds of protozoa, 890 pounds of arthropods and algae, and even sometimes small mammals. And when soil health is affected, this biodiverse system wanes. You can pin some of the soil loss to the intensive cultivation practices and monocropping of industrial agriculture. When we till and turn over a field for the next season's crop using large combines, the topsoil is decimated, much in the same way habitat is lost when clear-cutting a forest. Tillage aerates the soil by breaking up its composition, but in the process compacts the soil underneath and kills the wealth of microorganisms hidden to the naked eye. As a result of many years of industrial cultivation practices, the topsoil lies void of life and then needs to be injected with nutrient-filled fertilizer and chemicals, which in turn alter the chemical makeup of the soil and make it even harder for essential organisms to survive. In short, cultivating the soil always results in the decline of its fertility and health. Healthy soil is the foundation for healthy plants, which are obviously crucial for our survival. This means that when we continually abuse soil structure and quality to pump out massive amounts of corn and soybeans, we are making it harder to grow nutrient-dense food in the future. Right now, almost 33% of the world's soil has been moderately or highly degraded, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. And when you consider that soil can store almost 3 times more carbon than forests and other vegetation, killing it could lead to our inability to mitigate climate change. In order to halt this process, we need to reconsider the way we approach agriculture. Soil is our hidden lifeline, and if we destroy it, we lose our ability to feed ourselves and protect our environment.
Mining operations leave mineral wastes or leftovers called mine tailings. Water washes away mine tailings and carries them towards the bodies of water and pollutes them. Polluted seas and rivers can affect the aquatic plants and animals. Potable water supply may also be lost.
Mining is key for socioeconomic development and industry. Extracted metals and minerals are used to build roads, electric cars, or high-tech electronics. However, mining also generates large amounts of hazardous waste, which are often stored in specific facilities, like tailings dams or ponds. Since 1970, the extraction of metals and minerals has tripled. With the transition to a low-carbon economy, demand will grow even more, and so will mine waste. If poorly designed or managed, tailings facilities pose high risks to societies, the environment, and infrastructure. Failures can release flash flood-like mud waves, which destroy everything in their path. The catastrophic dam failure in Brumadinho, Brazil in January 2019 shocked countries around the world, leaving 5 miles of destruction and killing 259 people. Failing to account for climate change impacts like heavy rains or snowfall when managing and designing such facilities is also dangerous and costly, as the dam break in Baia Mare, Romania showed. It caused severe transboundary water pollution in Hungary, other downstream countries, and the Black Sea. These are just 2 of many tailings failures in the past, and statistics show that the consequences of such accidents are becoming more severe. Preventing tailings failures, including their transboundary effects, and putting safety first must become a priority. We cannot continue business as usual.
Soil erosion can transform the shape of the Earth's landforms, The large masses of land that were scratched and worn away contributes to its changes. The appearance and structure of an altered landscapes and shaped landforms do not change overnight. It would take hundreds of years to change.
Soil erosion will definitely harm us. It cannot be stopped, but it can be lessened and controlled. As young generation of today, we can do ways to help control its harmful effects. Let us know how to take care, preserve, and help regenerate the nature. We must therefore rise up, take the lead, and be an ambassador of change to have a better place to live in. Muli, ito po si Dina Jolie. Until next episode. And this is Amazing Earth! Did you like the show, kids? Very good! Now this time, let us practice what we have learned.
There are 3 different types of activity. You may just choose only one activity that you are comfortable of doing. For activity A, in this activity, you will read a situation and identify its effect in the table below. Choose only the letter of your answer. For activity B, write only yes if the situation shows a good effect of soil erosion, and write no if not. For activity C, describe the effects of soil erosion based from the given pictures. Write your answers on a sheet of paper.
Good job! Another activity for everyone.
Let's sum up our lesson for today. Erosion is the process by which the surface materials of the earth wear away, causing it to move from one place to another. Soil and other materials which are moved by erosion are called sediments. The causes of soil erosion are water, wind, animals, and human activities. Soil erosion greatly contributes to the soil formation as well as formation of landforms, affects living things and non-living things, and the environment.
For your quiz,
Now for your assignment. You have learned about the causes and effects of soil erosion. Now take a photo or a video of your surroundings that shows soil erosion. Make a short presentation about it and share 2 ways to lessen or prevent this. Do it in a mini vlog or a PowerPoint or a TikTok. That's a wrap for today, kids. Thank you for joining me in today's lesson. I hope you're going to join me in our next lesson. This is Teacher Mel and Maglangit signing off. Bye-bye!